Hi, hello. Today we are going to show you an overview of Exigo School Management software. So this is the dashboard window. This software is used to control all the activities inside a school, including its transportation, finance, and attendance, and everything inside this. This is just a demo email ID I have created to test it. It's demo@demo.com, and this is the password I already entered. There are two logins, that is a sign in. This is super admin login, and this is for parents as a parent login. Now I'm going for a super admin login, and this is the dashboard. Here you can see the academic year that I already set, and we have the classes, number of classes, divisions that I already added, and the students details and everything, and a graphical representation also is available of the fees and everything. So next I have to show you this is demo. That's the super admin name, and you have the email ID just below that. And also you can see there is a drop down icon on the right side of the name. If you click it, you have the sign out, and you can also change your password. And on the right side you will have a logout button, and this is the alert zone, and I will get to know about that more after a few minutes. And this is the download button. If you have anything that I have posted for download, it will be available right over here. And that's the overall view. Now let's go to the staff section. So let's go to the staff section, and this is the staff section. The first option staff is the staff management, where you can add all the staff details. This is already added just for checking the software. uh, there is, you can see that there is teaching staff, driver, non-teaching staff, their email ID, their phone number, and everything is available right over here. To add a staff, you have to press this on this add staff button, and you have to select the staff type, whether it's principal, teaching staff, non-teaching staff, or a driver. Whatever you want, you have to select, and you have to add the first name. So I'm adding my name, and middle name is optional, and for the last name, uh, then the mobile number, just having a mobile number, and I'm providing an email ID here. So after that you have to provide your date of birth, so I'm just giving a date of birth, and you have to enter your qualification. Then if you want, you can choose an image of yours, and you can upload the image there, and you will have a password or preset password there available, and if you want, you can change your password. Then after just if you want to change the password, you can change by selecting, and you have to enter any other number or any other characters you want. After that, enable this user, you have to enable this user tick, and you have to press next. On the next section there will be an address line. You have to enter the address of yours, and let me enter it please. And you have to provide your pin code, and you have to provide the place and the country. You have to select it from the drop down menu, and the district. And if you want to have a secondary number, you can add it over here, and then click on submit. And the staff is added, and the password will be shown, and now that particular staff can log in with that user ID and the password. So here you can check that my name is listed on the staff list. Here is an action, so the privileges. If you click on privileges, you can assign the privileges to that particular staff that you want to access the academic year. You can only view, add, or edit, or delete the things, or you can customly arrange it. And if you want, you can allow them to all the privileges by checking the check all button on the top of the page. You can see that check all button. If we customly do, you have to do it individually, otherwise you can do it by clicking on. I will show you that. Yeah, check all that all the privileges are given to this user. That means this is also become a super user, because all the privileges are given You can control every matters in the school. So, and if you don't want it, you can edit the content, or you have to reset the password. And if you don't want the staff anymore, you can delete it by pressing on the delete and just press S to proceed. The staff is deleted. Now my name is deleted from the list. So now we are going to the master tab. It is here all the details of the school details, academic year and everything. So first we have to enter the school details. This is the school details that I have already entered, the DVA school Ramapuram, and then time zone and longitude and everything is set along with the phone number and everything. So if there is no option, you have to set a new school there and update the values, and the school is updated. So next we are going to the master tab, academic year. You have to enter the current academic year on this you can enter, and the start date and the end date, which I already created there one. You can enter that is 2018 to 2019 there. If there is any description, what is the start date and the end date, and click on add academic year, and academic year will be added. So for an academic year, you have to remember one thing: when if you create a new academic year, you have to be aware about that the old students must be imported to the new academic year. Then only you can continue with the work. So this is the way to edit an academic year. You see that. And next we are going to the syllabus. The syllabus tab, you can add syllabus. There is lots of things are there in the school, that lots of syllabus are conducting, maybe CBSE or in a Kerala board or ICSE, or different subjects and different boards are in the same school. So you can categorize it between those, and you have to add the syllabus by clicking on the add syllabus button, and you have to enter here the syllabus name, and you have to provide the description and its available date. Then click OK, then click on add syllabus, and it will be automatically added. So next tab is the class tab. So next is the class tab, where you can categorize it by the syllabus. You can categorize the classes with the syllabus, and you can all see that you can edit and delete these options. If you want, you can take the PDF or print of these data. If you want to add a class, you have to click on add class and select the syllabus, whether it's CBSE or Kerala board, and you have to enter the class name. And now I'm entering 5th, and you can enter the description right over here, and you can enter the strength and just click on the add class to add the class. That's all with the class. Now let's go to the subject tab. Subject tab, I've already added some subjects. You can see that you can add a new subject and to assign to a class with a particular syllabus. You can also edit or delete this thing on the actions tab. You can see that, see, edit and delete is there. So then if you want, you can add or edit whatever things. All the provisions are given here. You can take the print and the PDF. To add a subject, you have to click on add subject, then select the class, and then you have to select the subject, enter the subject name. I'm just adding Malayalam. I already added Malayalam just to show you, give some description and the topics and everything, and just add subject, and the subject is successfully added. And you can see that Malayalam I have added, came in. Where is it? Then you can see the syllabus and which it is running, and now you can delete it if you want. You can edit it if you want. So now let's go to subject staff. This is very important, that we can assign a teacher to a particular subject. This I already assigned some teachers to English and Malayalam, Hindi and everything. To add a subject staff, you have to click on add subject staff, then select the staff. I'm selecting Miss Anjuvi. Then I can select which class, which subject must be took, and if you want, I can select all the subjects at one time. Now currently I'm only just taking one GK, and I'm click on add, and the subject staff is added. So it's very simple to work with this, and you can see see that Anju for mathematics. Where is that? I think on second page. Yeah, you can see that Anju subject is GK, and the syllabus is CBSE, the class KG1. So likewise, next is we are going to division, and on division you can add the division. By now I'm selecting KG1 and giving the division name A or B or anything you want, and you have to enter the maximum strength of the class. Then you can click on add division and you can see like this. You can set the division. This I already created data just for checking. You can see here division and the strength. Now we have to set the financial year. This is very important. There are already one active financial year. To add a financial year, you have to click on the add financial year and you have to enter the year name. Like, you know, if you want 2019 2020, you have to add that like that. Then you have to start date, select a start date, just press OK, and you have to select an end date too. You can select, I'm just giving a 2020 date. Okay, then add a financial year, and the financial year will be added successfully, but it won't be active. It will be in a deactivated state. You can, if you want to make it active, you just have to go to actions and you can just click on enable to active that financial year. And if you want to edit, you can edit, and if you want, you can delete it too. So then we are going to the settings. On the settings you can check lots of things. That check if tax applicable to the store, temporary address of the admission, login details, SMS staff login details, SMS parent login details, and so lots of stuffs are here. If you want these features to be, you can enable it, otherwise you can disable it by clicking it, and it will be going in a gray, and you just have to click update and a confirmation will be coming and you have to press OK. And the general message settings is there. On the general message setting, this is the template that used to send the automated message to the parents. So if you want edit, you can edit this, and you have to use dear parent, but the student name and the amount must be remain same. If you edit this, the amount will not be updated because that are automatically updated. And you can edit all the other things, like if I want, if I hi, hello, then I'm providing hello Srinivas, like that. Whatever message you can send it by, and you can save the template by clicking on save settings. So that's all with the masters tab. So that's all with the masters tab. Now we can go to the transportation. So on that we can select routes, bus stops. So first we have to go to the bus. Okay, on here you can add the bus name or number, like I'm providing the bus number 25th, and I'm providing the register number of the bus. That's the number of in the number plate, sorry, in the number plate. So you can add the driver that we already added in the staff. It must be added on the staff before, otherwise the drivers won't be showing here. So first of all you have to add this drivers on the staff menu, then all that drivers will be shown here. So I'm selecting Mr. Jemson K. John, and if any other details you want to provide, you can provide it right over here. And you have to enter here the morning start time of the bus from the school, and this is 8 a.m. and you can set the evening start time here. It's 3:30 p.m. I'm just providing it, its description. And cost per kilometer is 100. I'm just providing it for uh, providing any data. Okay, the description, I am providing the Kottaragar to Adur, the destination point, and the maximum capacity of the bus is 85 people. So add the bus. So the bus is successfully added and it will be shown on the data. I will show you. See, yeah, on the 25th bus, see, 25th, that's the register number here, and the name, the starting time and the ending time, that's shown in the 24-hour clock. Now it's Kottaragar to Adu, the route and the minimum kilometer fare is shown, and the total capacity. You can edit and delete those things here. I already said everything. If I want to delete, you can delete it from clicking by here. That's now the best details are gone. So next is the routes. On the routes you have to add the route, exactly what route the bus is going. Like I'm just going to type here Kottarakara to Adur. and the distance in kilometer approximately 56. I'm providing it. Okay, and the route is added, so you can see that's already added, I think. You can see that, yeah, there is it. Kottaragar to Adur, 56 rupees. You can edit or delete if you want. And now we are going to the stops tab. We went to the routes tab. Now we are going to the stops tab. Here we are going to add a stop. You have to add all the stops, but currently I am adding a single stop. That I'm choosing the route Kottaragar to Adur. Then the stop name I'm providing vehicle. Then I'm providing the distance from the destination. So sorry, from the school it's 25 kilometer, and the stop order I'm providing this is the fifth stop. I'm mentioning it as the fifth stop. If it's a fourth stop, you can provide it 4 and just add the stop. So the stop is also added. See, you can see somewhere here, yeah, there is it, vehicle. You see that that's vehicle. And now we are going to, there's a different stops and different places they have already added. Now we are going to fare. Oh, there's a slight spelling mistake, I will correct it. So this is fare tab, where I'm selecting the route Kottaragar to Adur, and I'm selecting the stop I've already added, and I'm selecting the bus, fifth bus, and you have to provide the amount right over here. So I'm providing an amount that's just 200 rupees and add fare. So the fare is automatically added to that route. This will be a fixed fare. You can edit if you want from the edit or delete option. You can delete from the actions tab. So see that, yeah, that's it. So that's it with the transportation tab. So next we are going to the academic tab. Here you can see admission, allow teachers and everything. So first we are going to the admission. Here you can add the student details that I have already added, all that, whether their gender, division, class and everything. You can delete or edit anything you want from here. You can take the PDF print, or if you want to search someone, you can customly search that particular person from the search tab. So here you can do such things. For the registration of a student, you have to click on student registration. Then you have to select the class. You have to provide the admission number, division, date of join, name, last name if you want, father's name, mother's name, other number if necessary, mobile number, email address and everything, blood group, religion, everything is here. If you want to add it, you can add it, and if you have an image, you can do it. The IFR RFID code is used, which is fixed. It's on the ID card of the students. I will get back to you on that later because a lot to say about that. So that's all with the admission tab. You can register like that, and the student will be listed here. So next we have to allot a class teacher. On the allowed class teacher, you have to allow a person to a particular class, where you can choose a class. Then you have to select a class, sorry, a division, first you have to select a class and you have to add a division, then you have to select the faculty. So hereby I'm selecting and add. So no students available on the class, it's showing like that because there is no students in the particular class. I'm add anything. So let me try different option if there is available or not. So I'm choosing injury and add class, yeah. So it's added. So for class, Anju is added as the class in charge. Now the promotion, you have to promote a student to the next class. You have to choose. So there is no data available on that division. Okay, on the one division 1 there is a lot of options available. There are 3 students. You have to uncheck the person you don't want to promote. If I don't want to promote Akash, you have to uncheck him. So I will be promoting John and Nishana to the next class. You have to select the class and you have to select the division and click on submit. Then the promotion will be success. So next we are going to the depromotion. You have to depromote a student. For that, you have to go to the students tab and you have to select a class, and you have to select the new class. You have to depromote 4. I'm depromoting the 4 students, so I'm depromoting it. Let me settle the things here. You have to select the class and you have to select the division. So I'm depromoting all to the KG2A, division A, and selecting all the students. I'm clicking on depromote. The depromotion was a success. So next, this transfer of students. On this transfer of students, we are going to select a class, and we have to I selected division 4, and I'm choosing this man for the transfer. To uncheck it and click on transfer, there will be a confirmation, and press OK, and the Maheshvi is transferred. So next, the generate ID card. There is also a template here available. You can create templates. You can add vertical template, and in the template you have to select and add the class and set the division, and there is no student available on that class, so I'm selecting a different class. Now I'm selecting a different division. See, let me check whether it's available. Yeah. So I am choosing Ms. Revati. If you want, you can select it all. So I'm selecting all and I'm clicking on submit. So automatically the ID card will be generated with their admission details, and if their photo is provided, that will be available over here. So that's with generated ID card. So that's all with academics. So next we are going to the so next we are going to the finance tab. Okay, so next we are going to the finance tab. Here on fee category, first we are going to select. On the fee category, you can add different types of fees like admission fees, renewal fees, school fees, and everything. You can see all the information they have already added. You can delete or edit it according to your wish. To add a fee category, you have to click on add fee category, and on the name tab you have to add the name of the fee. Like if I'm providing registration fee, and here I'm providing it's as a renewal. No, I'm providing it as a normal fee right now. And then if you want, you can add anything you want, like best fare, admission fee, or anything you want. For now I'm providing it as normal fee, and you have to add the description over here, and you have to select the payment. It's on monthly, quarterly, half yearly, or one time. I'm setting it as monthly, I think. Okay, no, I think half yearly. Yeah, that's good. Oh no, change it for one time, I think. Okay, it's one time. Now we have to select the due day, and you can select the fine type as amount, and you can set the fine value, and you can see whether whether it's fixed or incremental, to give the add category. So the fee category is added. Fee category is added. You can see the fee category, I think, on the next page. Yeah, registration fee is here, one time, and normal fee, amount, and it's fixed. You can edit it whether on the actions button. So next we are going to the fee division. On the fee division, you can add the fee. Click on add fee division, and you can select which class, and you have to select the division for the class and the fee category, and you can add what category. It may be the renewal fee or whatever you want. You can add it over here. Now I'm providing its registration fee that I already created. Then I'm providing the amount over here. I'm providing it 500, and the start date and end date must be provided respectively. See, and click on add fee division. So fee division is also added. You can see on the list. If you want, you can take the printout. And next we are going to the fee discount category. On the fee discount category, you can provide, let me check a little bit. Okay, on the fee discount category, you can add fee discounts. So here I am providing a registration fee discount. Then if you want, you can provide description like this, and you can provide the start date, and you can provide the end date, and select the fee category, registration fee. I'm providing discount to the registration fee, and if you want, you can set as fixed amount or percentage at whatever you want, and the discount rate, minimum discount rate, and 5 per installments I had it. So it's successful. So next we are going to the fee discounts. So this is where we're providing the fee discount. So click on add fee discount, select the class, division, and the student name. There is no students available on that class now. Right now, let me check. I can find one. Note on that. I'm selecting on KG. Yeah, I got one. So I'm adding this Minchu Mohan, and I'm providing a bus fee discount. So bus fee discount is added. So you can see here. See. So next is the fee collection. On the fee collection tab, if you click on the collect fee, fees collection, you can provide here by admission number or name. If you have an RFID, you can scan it, automatically details will be uploaded. So otherwise you have to provide the admission number or customly enter the name. I'm just selecting Nishana, so the details of the Nishana came here, see that, and the class and everything is came in. So I'm clicking on collect fee. See, if I change it, the data will be updated. See, so I'm clicking, I'm selecting Mr. Nissam right now, and Nissam, and you can see this our installment of 5,000 installment is here. Fee amount is already set. If you have an extra discount, you can edit it and add over here. Now its total amount is 5,000, and click on collect fee. And for confirmation, if you want, you can take the printout also. I will show it one more time. Click on fee collection, collect fees. So now we can go with a different option. Now I'm selecting, if you have an RFID, you can select it by the card or scanning the RFID. So now right now we can select it. Wait a minute, I will show you some detailed things on here. Let me choose with the number or class. Let me select it from the class, maybe I will get one. Using say, and I'm selecting, yeah, I got it. So I'm selecting Lena K. So you can see that here lots of fee options are here. Here on installments, you can select how many installments you have to select over here. On next, on the tuition fees, there is lots of dues are there. See, all these checked things are the dues. So if she's going to pay for a particular month, you can select the particular month itself, or if she's paying all the months, you can select it all. You can see the amount will be increasing according to that. If you don't want, you can uncheck this you don't want, and if you want all, you can select all, and all will be added. So now I'm just going to pay a particular amount. I'm only just paying 15,000. So the total amount, the fee amount is 36,000, and I'm clicking on the collect fee and giving an S confirmation. So it's success. So if you want to plus OK, then otherwise you want to take a print, you have to click on the print, and the print will be coming. You can take it on two orientations. See, this is the fee receipt, and if you want to take it, you can take it on two orientation. As one is A4 print, that would be an A4 size, you can see, and if it's smaller print, you can select a smaller print preview, where you can print it on a thermal printer or something like that. So that's with fee collection. Now we are going to fees dues. Now we're on fee dues. I am selecting the, you can see all the fee dues here. You can select a particular class and a division over here, so it will be automatically updated. On this class, these students are having a pending fee. See the due amount. See, this I already added before. So this is the due amount. So if you want, you can take the print and everything from here. So that's all. So next we are going to the timetable. So here you can set the working days and how many working days. For adding working days, you can click here and they add the day and the time, start time, and also you can provide the end time of the class and click on add day. So the day already exists, so the duplication, I have already added all the days, you can see here. If you want, you can edit or delete over here, and the time and everything you can edit. So that's with the day. So next, on timetable, we are going with session. So here on sessions, you can add a session name, like if it's morning or afternoon, anything you want, you can add over here. Then a start time for the session. See, I'm adding 10:41, and the end time it's 4 or something, 4 p.m. or 4:41 p.m. and click on there. So the session is also successfully added. The session is added. You can see the session over here. See this? You can edit and delete over here. Okay, so next on the timetable tab, we are going with the timetable. On the timetable tab, you can select a particular class, and you can select a division. So when it's loaded, you can see there is no timetable available. Click on add timetable, and you can add timetable for a particular class. That's the including the date, to which date this timetable is valid, and you can select how many periods. So, and you can add what all session on Monday, and subject and time, what staff, everything can be added on this. So I'm just adding time. You don't have to look at that, I'm adding PM, but still I'm just showing you all. If you add any subjects, you can see that subject over here, and you can add the subject, and you have to assign the staff. That's it, you can assign the staff over here. And after setting all of it, on the bottom you have the save option, and to click on the save option and click on S to proceed, and that's successfully saved. So that's about timetable. So next we are going with reports. So we are going to students report. Here you can select the class. I already, these reports are available. If you want, you can select a class, particular class, and a particular division to see the report of that particular class. Yeah, okay, that's students reports. Now we can go to the attendance report. On the attendance report, you can select a class. It's quite same for everything. You can select the division, you can select the start date, and you can select the end date. I'm selecting a month, and I will click on submit. No data available. If there is no data available, it will be shown. There's no data available right now. Now we are going to the fee report, and here you can select likewise on the particular class and a particular division, submit. There will be a fees will be also shown. See that 3 students were there, and their fees details, if you want, you can print it. So library book pending report, that if some books are pending to be submitted on library. See, you can see the last 1 month, 7 days and everything, but no data currently, so that not showing here. No data available right now. So that's all with the reports. So next we are going with the exam tab. You can see the exam type. I'm selecting exam type, and you can select an exam type name, like I'm typing assessment, symbolizing assessment exam. So assessment, you can set the priority and add exam type, and if you add the exam type, that will be added to the exam type list. You can see that it will be added on the exam type list. See that as assessment test high, and if you want, you can edit or delete there. So next thing, you have to set the exam. To set the exam, you have to select a particular class and a particular class, and when it's loading, it came. So select the exam type. If you want, you can provide the exam name. You can provide assessment or assess. I'm just providing a short name, and you can set the maximum mark for the subject, and you can set the pass mark, and you can set the time and date, and how much the duration of the exam, and by that click on set exam, the exam will be set. So next is the view exam, what all exams are there. So you have to select the class, and you have to select division. So what all exams are scheduled for. Is currently no data available because no exams were scheduled, that's why, otherwise it will be shown. Now is the exam attendance. So there is also no data will be available because there is nothing we have provided right now. This is all for testing. Now exam marks, here you can provide the exam marks. See, that also will be shown, but currently no data is available. So next we are going with store. So first of all, we are going to talk about the units, where you can add unit. Click on add unit, and you can add units here. That you have to provide the name of the unit and an abbreviation if you have to add it, and your minimum and maximum values and everything, and you have to plus on add unit. And here is now categories. You can add different types of categories like textbook, library books, anything you want. You can add the category by clicking on the add category button on the top and just to mention what it is. So next is the items tab. On the items tab you can add different types that I have already added: drawing book, library book, pens and everything, and the amount and everything. For adding an item you have to click on add an item. So another page will come in, and here you can give an item title and item description, and you have to select which item it is, like textbook or uniform or anything like that, and you have to select the unit and quantity number or pieces. And you can add the item tag, cost tax and CGST, central tax, and everything you can add over here, and the base price and everything, and click on add item to add the item. So next we are going to the suppliers. So for all our suppliers are, so there is two Bindu traders and Devu traders are already added as our suppliers, and also Star is there, and their contact number and everything is added. To add a supplier you have to click on add a supplier and provide a supplier name, an email address, a phone number, enable the supplier and click on add supplier to add the particular supplier. So next is the stocks. To add the stock, that how many drawing books are there, library books, and adding the stock and its availability will be shown over here. So if you want you can take the print or you have to export it as a PDF. For adding the stock you have to click on add stocks. Then you can first you have to select the supplier, then you have to select the purchase date, and you have to add the item and the price and the quantity, and everything must be filled over here. See, you can see that I'm adding it just to 50 rupees. I already added, and the stock date. And if you want to click on add more items, click on add more items, add as much items as you want, and its rate or anything. You can edit all things like this. You can see here, you can edit the amount, you can set the quantity and everything. It's custom, you can do as you want. See, I'm just providing here a number just to show you. See, 30 rupees, and I've added 30 quantity, and the amount is added, and the date, stock date is added. So after all things you have to click on add stock to add the particular stock to your list. So then we are going to the bill. So everything you need a bill, right? So click on bill, and you can see the bills that to be generated over here. So here you can add that band and the item, how much you want, and you can select a student's name over here, like setting up the admission number or name or anything you want. See, I'm providing here the quantity, and it's automatically came in 250 rupees. A band worth 590 rupees including the tax, 90 rupees it's shown. And you have to select the students by clicking on and adding her name or the admission number. Maybe you can let me check just to show you. I'm just trying to add someone. Choose not available. So I'm gonna try to, yeah, I'm getting Lena. I'm adding Lena there. So it's added. You can see the admission number. It will be automatically added to her account. And after adding the class or division, and you just have to add any notes if you have, and click on bill it, and you can bill it by clicking on S. You can also take the printout as an A4 or a smaller print. That for thermal printers, you can see the smaller preview. You can print it if you want. So next is store sales. This is about the sales, total sales that happened in the store. You can export it as a PDF, Excel, or you can print it, or you can search for a particular student and you can see what all purchases she made it from the store. So that's all. Now we are going to the library. In library, you have to first add the book categories. For adding a book category, click on add book category, and you have to enter the category ID and the category name and the description, and then click on add book category. Next is the authors. To click add author, you can see the author name of a particular book. You can add and connect to a particular book. You have to click on add author and add the author. Now next is the publisher. See, I already created one, CNT books. If you want to add a publisher, you have to click on the add publisher. It's easy as we did before. And now it's subject management. So for which subject is the book is all about, and the call number. Call number is the book number or anything that you have added on the book. Next is the shelf. You can add the shelf number where the book belongs to here. Maybe the shelf 1, 2 or 3 according to your wish. And next is the books. You can add books, and subject and call number can be added. The author and the publisher can be automatically updated. For that you have to click on the add book and add the details, or you can generate a barcode by clicking over here and you can check it on the book. Now next is the book issue and return. On the book issue and return, you can manage to enter which books are issued and which all are received, taken by whom, and what type of book it is, which division, or either it is by a student or a class teacher or a staff, its taken date and the return date, and everything will be shown here. You can do that in the issue and return, book issue and return option. And on the dashboard you can see the total books available and the total books were issued, and what all books are pending, and a graphical representation of those things can be seen. This is all about the library. Now next is, after library, it's the HR and payroll. See, you can click on sessions to add a particular session. You can enter here the session name and the session start time and the end time over here. Then click on add sessions, will give you the details. Now no data available because I didn't give anything. Next is the staff attendance, where you can add the different types of staffs and their attendance, their working start time and end time. All you have to do is to select the session if there is no session available because I didn't create anything, and the date, and every kind of information is available. If a person is absent, you can click on this and make that person absent, and if he is present, you can make it present. This is all about view staff attendance. You can set the date between this date to this date. I am giving it 1st to 31st. Now there is no data available, otherwise you will be getting all the staff details over here, their attendance. Next is the payroll head. On the payroll head you can add basic salary, LOP, DA and everything. For that you have to click on add payroll head and give the necessary details. Next, the payment mode and how these payments are made. You click on add payment mode. See, you can select payment mode and its description and where you want to add. It's a personal account, fee, students or something like that. You have to add the mode and click on add mode. Now next is the salary settings. Click on salary settings, a particular person's salary. This is I already entered, and Sanju is basic salary. So if you want to add salary, you have to click on add salary settings and select a particular staff. What kind of income is that? That's basic salary or DA or anything you want. You can to enter the amount over here. I'm entering 2,500 rupees for Miss Priyanka, and add salary settings, it will be done. On this is salary tab, and here you have to select the staff and you have to select the payment mode, and the start date and the end date must be provided, and get on salary details. You will getting the salary details and click on pay salary. The salary will be automatically paid. The salary issued, all the salary issued in a month can be seen over here. No data available right now because there is no information I provided. So next is accounts. So first we have to set the account categories. See whether it's income or an expense, whatever things, you have to add the account category first. Then we are looking on to the vouchers. Here you can add a voucher, like whether it's an electricity bill or student fees, store sales, anything. You only have to press on add account cat voucher and fill it up. And next is the transactions. You can enter here the transaction head, whether it is electricity or student fees or anything. You have to select the date and you have to set a voucher number, and you have to mention that whether it is an expense or income, and you have to mention the amount. There is any credit, you can enter the credit also here, then add the click on add transaction. So next is the journals. Here all the journals of the transaction will be created. You can see all the journals. See whether you want to print or you can take the PDF out. Now next is the ledgers. You can select a transaction type, and by clicking on submit you will get all the necessary ledgers. See, this is one fees ledger that I have made before. If you want to print, you can print it. So next is the trial balance report. You have to set the date from a start date to an end date, and clicking on OK, you will be then clicking on submit, you will be getting the trial balance details. These are automatically generated. Now click on the day book, and you have to select the date. Selecting the date is very important on accounts. You have to click on journal, and you will submit. You will get the journals over here. So that's all with accounts. So next is hostel. This first option, hostel, and hostel you can add a particular hostel. So you can have to provide I'm providing it as VS hostel, and you have to provide description and address, and you can set whether it's girls, boys, or for mixed, and then click on add hostel. So the hostel is successfully added. So you can see here. And next thing is you have to set a warden for the hostel. To add a warden, click on add warden, then select the hostel, and you have to select one staff name, and click on the date or the period. Click on enable as warden and add warden. Yeah, successfully added a warden too. You can see here J3S. So next is the fee types. On fee types, click on add fee types, where you can mention what kind of fee it is. So I'm mentioning it rent, then whether the payment mode is like monthly or annually, then the due date, and click on add fee. So the add type is set. Now next is the fee particular. The add fee particular, you have to click it, and then you can see which type of fee, and you have a particular name you can add, description, and what is the amount. I'm providing it 200. And if you want to add some kind of names or anything like food or something, you can just add, or let me change that. Let's put food, or let me show you that. Okay, it's new particular is also added. So likewise you can add different types of particulars. If you want, you can edit or delete in the actions button. So next is the rooms. You have to set the rooms for your hostel. So here I'm selecting space hostel, and I'm selecting the floor number 2, and I'm giving room number 101. The maximum capacity is 2. At fee type is rent, and I'm add room. So the room is available right now. I added the room. So now is the room allocation for particular students. For that allowed room, you have to click on allowed room, then select the hostel, select the room number, and the class, which class student must be allocated there, which you want, and you have to set division, and sorry, there is no students on that class. Here I'm selecting Minju Mohan, and I'm selecting the date for the period, and click on allowed room. So the room is automatically allotted to that particular student. So you can see here. So next is the message. Here you can send SMS option is there, so where you can send the message to a particular person, like a student, parent, or guardian. For that you have to select the class and the division of the student. There's no students available in this. Yeah, so just enter the message. See, hi, I'm just giving hi sir, happy to know you, I'm just sending this. See, check all the list. There is 2 students there. The phone number is provided. If I check all the students primary number will be selected, and if I check the secondary numbers too, the message will be sent to the port numbers, the primary and the secondary number. Then click on send SMS. Then the SMS will be automatically sent. So next is the feed you SMS. On the feed you SMS, you have to select the class, a particular class, and the division. Then you have to select which all students you have to send the messages by clicking customly, or when you click on check all the numbers will be selected and all the students will be informed about their feed use. And if you check the secondary numbers, all the secondary numbers will be also enabled. You can edit this, you can edit these contents, like if you have to change hi, now I'm providing hi Srinivas, and hi Srinivas. I'm just deleting this parent. So any part you can edit, apart from you have to this name and the amount, this must be kept intact because these fields are automatically filled. Then after editing all this, you only have to click on send SMS to send the message. So next is the notification and downloads. Here on news, you can add a particular news like a special meeting that I already added. Just you have to provide the title, the description, and the expiry date of the news and the time. Just you want to select whether it can be shown on the parent panel or only on the staff panel. You can adjust that. See, if you want only for staff, you can add it for staff. If you only want for parent, you can add it for parent. I'm giving it both and click on let me okay, add news, and its news will be added. Next, they add downloads. This is a downloads tab. You can see on the right top corner. You have, if you want to add any kind of forms or something, you just have to provide the download name and you have to upload the file. Then you have to set the expiry date and you have to select whether for staff or for parent and click on add downloads, and it will be available on the download panel on the right side. Now on alerts. In alerts, if you click on add alerts and to add any kind of alert information like today holiday or anything, and its expiry date and the time you have to set, then click on add alert by parent login, parent panel or staff panel, both you can select. And now I'm providing it for parent panel, and then click on add alert. The alert will be added. You can see the three. So I added for parent panel because there's nothing is showing there. When I log in through parent panel, we can see that. All you have to do is to click on add alert. I'm setting up like alert attendance, then expiry date of that. I am providing it for the staff panel right now, and I add alert. Okay, now we can see one notification came in, attendance. Like that you can add the alert. So next is the notes. There's no notes available. If there is notes uploaded by the teacher, it will be available over here. You can print, or you can take the out via PDF, and if there is more than one out, you can search it over here. So that's all with the teacher's login, I mean the super admin login. Now I will show you the staff login. See, this is a staff login of Anu. I signed in with her user ID and password. You see, this is for her. The only privileges will be available here where that I provided on the super admin panel. All other things will be disabled over here, or it will not be showing here. See, she's a teacher, so she can control the timetable, reports, attendance, that sort of things you can see. And she has the feature to chat with the parent. See, on this chat you can see you can chat with the parent. Now I didn't add any information because that's why it's showing like this. If I add a student, definitely she can chat directly with the parent. The message sent from here will be automatically sent to the parent login. So it's showing success because of there's nothing is added over here. And now I will show you the parent login. This is the panel login. Click on panel login. You will be signing into panel login. For that you have to add an email ID of a parent and a password. There is a user ID, a password. Then click on sign in. This is the parent dashboard. See, here you can see your students, your sons or daughters attendance, and the timetables. See all the day timetables, fee details, the fee paid details, and by clicking on this you can chat with the particular or concerned teacher. That option is also available on the parent login tab. Also the bus live tracking option is available, and lots of features are here. See, a parent can know the parent can know about her daughter or son up to date. See, here you can see the alerts and also the downloads, and click on here, it's a logout. So that's all with the Exigo school management software.